Doe je nog wel met YouTube?
Nou, ik ga het nu vandaag niet doen.
Oké.
Okay, no YouTube today. I don't know why, but just like that. So hello, everybody. This is a meeting about non-duality. Non-duality. It sounds very complicated, like not two, and we are used to do everything, to see everything in two, like right and wrong, and good and bad, and here and now, and before and after, and all that. And then hearing there's only one, that's strange, that's new, that sounds like, what is that? There's something in it, but it's not maybe really understood or seen or have an image of that. This is talking about something that is so simple you can't even tell. And that's crazy because we're so used to complication to see how we deal with everything. We are feeling and very believing that I am here, I'm in this body, this is my body, are my feelings, my thoughts, and there can be a possibility to choose, to have a free will and choice, and to make my life work, because that's very important, to make my life work or to do the right thing. And the strange thing is, on top of that, there's somewhere a feeling of I'm not good enough. And that's part of the separation. There seems to be I'm here and there's over there. I'm not part of the group. I'm feeling alone. I'm feeling separated from whatever the people. There's something going on, maybe outside, that's not right, or I feel not good enough and I should be better. I can help. Maybe I can help myself, or with help from others, to make myself more comfortable, more perfect in a way. So there's always somewhere that feeling of this is not enough, there's something missing, there's something going on. And then there's a search going on, and there can be all kind of search. It can be for money and power, and can be relationships. And some people are also sensing like this is not about that. Maybe it has to be something else, but maybe there's in non-duality there's something going on, like there's one, and then maybe that is the answer of all questions about life that are going on. What is the meaning of life? The strange thing is, this is so radical that it doesn't see anyone. It doesn't see me or you. There is no me or you. There never was. There never was a separate person. There can be seeing bodies, but there's no one in it. That's such an embodied belief that there's someone in that body who is able to choose and to decide over what's going to happen, and has to decide over what's going to happen, and has a responsibility and all that. And this is talking about no, there's no one. There never has been someone. There's no someone in this body. Everything is an appearance. Nothing is real. That's crazy, because when there's me, then also life seems very important. This is real. This is really happening, and everything is happening to me. I'm somewhere, I'm the center of that, what is happening. And I have to deal with everything what's happening in circumstances and relations and everything. And then there's coming to this kind of meetings, not only me, but other people talk like this, and say, no, there's no one. This is an appearance of energy. It doesn't have any meaning at all. That's the freedom. There's no meaning in life. Life is. A stone is stone. A feeling is feeling. There's no reason, there's no why, there's no because. That's only in the story of me, which seems to live in time and distance, like here and there I'm having my development and going somewhere. Seeing like this, it's very obvious that time and distance are constructs when there can be the brain can abstract. So there can be understanding there is time, but nothing is real. There is no time, there is no distance. There's only what is, and exactly that, which also is apparent because it's never real. It's not real. That's the freedom. So nothing is serious. That doesn't mean that there can be pain full on, or there can be any feeling full on, but it's not happening to someone. So we can talk about that in the meeting, and maybe there are questions about feelings, or there are questions about thoughts. There can be also about relations, because a lot of times there's going on a lot of things in relations between people or animals or circumstances. And then hearing here, there are no relations. Relations are only there in the story of me and thinking there's somebody else and I have to deal with what's going on. There's no one. There never has been someone. Also, not over there, you could say, in that body. There's no one. There's no mother. There's no father. There's no husband. There's no wife. It's a body. Or there's talking, maybe. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. It is. And there's no reason, no because. So this is so radical and so crazy, but it's also so free because it's just nothing is happening. It's an appearance. So everything is going on. There can be streets and feelings, but it's not happening to someone. And when there are questions, there can be questions about this talk or this information or something else going on. This is not knowing. This is not about understanding also. It doesn't need anything. So it doesn't need understanding too. It doesn't need a seeing of this. There can be a seeing or understanding. But in a way, it's superficial because this is energetic. There's nothing to do with understanding what's being said here. It's live already, so there's no need for anything. So we can talk about this, and maybe there are questions, and there can be any questions that there's no right and wrong. Oh, I hope it's going good. There's no right and wrong. There is what is. It's not with what's going on. So maybe there's something to say, maybe there's nothing. When there's a silence, nothing is holy. So there's no disturbing when there's suddenly feeling I have a question. Please do. Asking a lot of questions can help. It doesn't matter. Everything is life. So everything is life. So it can't be wrong. So please, if you want to say something, you can, or just sit there, whatever is happening. Yeah, Jean-Paul. You can unmute yourself if you want to. You can talk.
Yes, okay. Can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
hi.
I can hear you.
Thank
Hi.
you for being here in this moment of now. I just saw a little preview of your book
Ah. Mm.
because I didn't know anything about you, and I thought it was really beautiful. You said the last words like "This is it," and
Uh,
uh,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
that struck me right away and felt good.
Ah. Ah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so, for example, I've been living for a while in pain,
Mm.
and some days are a little bit heavier, and today was a bit heavy. And
Mm-hmm.
what I experience in that moment of time is that I want to go to the supermarket, but then I wait because I find it very difficult letting the pain be.
Mm.
It feels like but, sometimes with just people around me that I feel having more difficulty in connecting with people. It's almost like I feel rejected for my pain, or that
Mm.
fear for that, or it's more that that I'm also a little bit afraid of projecting my pain on others. So maybe basically it has to do with not feeling safe with what I'm feeling. And that's an experience that I have once in a while, and I'm not really sure how to deal with it or how to overcome it.
But this is the story of me. This is the story of me, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody has a different way of how it's going, and it can be because of pain or because of anything else. But there's always that idea or that feeling there's something wrong with me, or maybe I cannot deal with the circumstances and all that, because there's a huge embodied belief, and it's so embodied. That belief is there that I am here and I have to deal with everything what's going on. There is already no one, and that's crazy because that's so, that identity and that feeling is so, can be so strong. But hearing there is already no one, so there's nothing to deal with. Everything is what is apparently happening. So there's also nothing going on what you want. Life isn't interested. It's like a way of speaking. Life isn't interested in what we want as people. We think what we want is very important. Life is not about one thing. That's part of the dream of me. It's what I want or not want or all that. It's This is what's happening, and it's exactly that. And we think we can change, or we can have making decision. I can do this or can do that. That's what I call the dream. That whole being busy with what's going on and what can I do, and maybe it's because of this and what, all that thinking about it. That's, you could say, I call that the dream of me, because it's going nowhere, but it seems very important because we think I have to make the right decision and do things and all that. It has no influence at all. That what is happening is maybe sitting, and we are busy like, oh, what shall I do and all that. Well, they're sitting, and that's already it. It's not about the decisions. Like, that's what we think. They are of no importance. There's no need for decisions, because that what's happening is it already. There's no possibility to change. We think we have an idea, we have a possibility to change circumstances or to do right or wrong. There's no one. So there is no free will or choice at all already. There can be pain, and there can be sitting and taking a glass or walking or not. It doesn't matter. The strange thing is also, it doesn't matter what's happening. And we are so busy with doing the right thing.
Mm.
And that's because we think we want to feel good in a way somewhere. Life is not about feeling good. It's everything. So there can be pain or something else, or thoughts without meaning. They don't have meaning.
And like resistance. So when there is some sort of resistance, then that's just what
Resistance is
is.
also resistance is part of the story. There is no resistance. What is resistance? It's an idea that I'm not doing what I could do or all that. It's also part of that whole idea about what I should or what I can or what I could. It's what is happening. So maybe they're sitting, or maybe there's something else, or there's pain, or there's the wall. It's that. It's that simple and tiny.
Okay, but if I act out of resistance, I mean it's just happening. So basically, I'm not acting out of resistance. Because it feels like when I feel anger, it's like, okay, I would like to look at it, but and just I know
But
that
when
I'm
there's
already saying I'm looking at it because I am not here. But
there
yeah,
can be there can be anger. Well, that's it.
Okay.
And there can be also the idea, it's mine, of course. There can be the idea. There's nothing wrong with the idea. It's more, it makes it complicated, but it's not wrong, of course. It's that what can happen, what can be there, like this is mine, and then the whole thing is going on. Why? But all those thoughts, it's strange to hear, all those thoughts don't have any power or meaning at all.
But that's so weird because I have a lot of teachers, for example,
Yeah.
people that go for ancient Hawaiian teachings, and they
Mm,
say like every word is a prayer, and
yeah.
uh, every word
Mm,
has power. So that's a very, and
mm,
they're all about manifestations, and so
mm-hmm.
that's very tempting to
Yeah.
also use in a way. And but I also see that it's. I mean, I don't know that much, maybe
Mm,
nothing at all, but
mm,
it's like sometimes it feels like praying for someone, or it
mm.
might have a little bit of vibration, you see? Or is that also just an
Yeah.
idea? I mean, probably, but I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
it
It's the
is
idea. It's
energy.
the hope we can change something in something better, because there's that feeling. There's most people, when there's that separation, there's mostly that the feeling of there's something missing, there's something gone wrong, I have to make it right, this is not, feels not good, and it is not enough, and all that. And because there are a lot of circumstances and they seem very real, we think it's because of my parents, because of this circumstances, and then already there's a reason, and then trying to make it right in some way or another. It's part of that whole search, making it right. And this or this is saying there's nothing gone wrong. There is never something gone wrong. It's already complete as it is. So there's
Okay.
nowhere to go.
Okay, that's. I mean, I love that whole
Mm,
those last words you were saying. Just let me say it like that.
yeah,
How do I grasp that? Because sorry,
you
it's
can't.
not about the I, but how can I experience it
You
or
can't.
be aware of that? Or is that
No, I'm
impossible?
not aware of that. No, no, because here there's no one saying this. I don't. It's just right. It's just these words coming. Well, no, there's no need to grasp because it's already. So there's no need to grasp either. And it's so strange because we are so big and believing. I am here and I need something, maybe to hear it or to understand it or to take it in a certain way, all that. And then there's hearing, no, there's no need for anything. It's already exactly how it's going, is it? And that's in the end, somewhere, there's a longing for, oh, there's no need for anything. It's just complete. This is unconditional. That unconditional is so the longing, because we are so into the story. There's always conditions. We can do that, but this is good, this is right, this is wrong, you should do this or more of that and all that. It's never enough. And I'm saying, or this is saying, no, it's not about enough or not enough. It's complete as it is, exactly how it is, exactly. There's nothing changing anything. That's unconditional love. This is already everything is all, not me, not this person, or this is not a separate person. There seem to be that phase and all that. They're seeing that phase, but there's no Rose. We are so involved in, oh, there's Rose and she has no me anymore or something like that. No, there is no Rose. It's not only here but everywhere. There is no Jean Paul. That we make a story of the brain can fill in the gaps. So there seems to be a story of Jean Paul or Rose or anyone. There is no story. It's exactly that what's happening, is it already? That's unconditional love. But love not in the way like we understand love like feeling like oh like that or nice, because it's everything. And it's energetic. So that's how it's going. It's going, and Sometimes there's losing what can happen in these meetings. Some concepts can be there, beliefs, and they are not that strong anymore. Maybe it's noticed, maybe it's not noticed. Doesn't matter, but that can happen sometimes. This is the loss of everything. Loss of concepts, beliefs, everything. Nothing left. But it
Okay.
was already nothing, so no big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah. Well, thanks. Thank you very much for the answer and
Mm,
the consciousness. Thank you. Yeah.
okay. Thank- when you're finished, then it's not when could you unmute yourself because
Yes.
it's working on sound, so then it comes back to you. Thanks.
Hello, Rose.
Hello.
Hello.
Mm.
Yes. So this is about myself, and I'm very emotional.
Mm.
I seem to have lost this self-assurance and certainty, and I feel a bit like a young child.
Ah.
And I don't know. I just feel like crying all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
It's so unusual. I've been so sure of myself, and it's gone.
Oh.
It's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. It's just this feeling of sadness or whatever. It's just this feeling of sadness. I'm seeing beautiful places, and it's just a feeling of sadness. So I don't know if it's and when you were talking about families,
Yeah.
I'm on my way back to the UK, but going through Belgium, and I could go and see my brother and my nephews, and I don't even know. It's like families dropped. What does it mean?
What is family?
What is family? Yes, I mean, again, because I'm still myself, I can compare to every holiday I'd spend going to visit family in Belgium, and now it's completely meaningless, and it's just it's sort of planning the route where I've just got a few days before I catch the ferry in Calais, and even like messaging him, and I start writing and then I delete, and it's like
Yeah, it's strange. It's new. It's
strange.
completely so new. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I just wanted to share, like, I talked to my one of my daughters, and I was crying, and they try and make it better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just so natural, but yeah, it just seems to be this, yeah.
It's so you call it sadness. I don't know, but it feels more like relief, and it's just a letting go of something. So or
Well,
is it
maybe
sadness?
there's
I
slight
don't know.
fear. There's a slight fear.
Fear. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
because I don't know. I went to see Agnes in Hungary, and well, talk about the energetic,
Yeah.
and yeah, so there was a goal to go there, and it's gone. So there's no goal. It's like I'm
Ah.
completely
Yes.
bazooked, or I've just
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah. That whole identity without goal or meaning.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's
Mm.
shaking
Yeah.
You know, and then there's driving when it's a bit cooler, and it's just driving, and occasionally, oh wow, you know, beautiful scenery, but yeah, it feels like a loss.
Yeah, can
It
be.
feels like a loss.
Sure. Yeah.
I just wanted to share.
Yeah, and it's settling down. So at first it's like, oh my God, like what is going on? And then it settles down and get more used to it, and then maybe it's easier to talk about. Sometimes it's
Yes,
you don't know what to say, like what
yes,
is going on here? Yeah,
yes,
can be.
it's sort of, I mean, I can't explain.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
rocking between being and being. It feels like that, you know. I don't
yeah,
even know what that means, but
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I
that's it.
know. Yeah. That's it. And then after a while, it's more easy to talk about. But yeah, of course, it's nice to share what's going on and not
Yeah,
knowing what to say, but just start talking. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, everything is.
Yeah.
It feels that everything is lost. So uh, I arrived very hot, and the campsite was shut for lunch. So there's a swimming pool. So I went swimming, but it's like, it's just everything is, it's lost. It's like even not the joy. It felt good to swim, but even that's too much. It's like it feels like everything is efforting.
Hmm.
It's everything is efforting. It's like give up already, you know. Die
It's
now.
so difficult. You can't tell. It's so difficult to talk about this because it's trying to make words, and how can you tell? It's trying, of course, but
Yes. Wow. Yeah.
that's also the part of it. It's impossible. How can you tell this? And it's in a way, it's very clear and obvious and all that, and you can't tell. Oh my God, how is that? Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
it
It's
can be feelings and all that because there's so much going on then. Yeah,
yeah. 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 Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. Mm.
Hey, Rose.
Hi, hello.
Hey.
Welcome.
So I've just I've, I get this immense feeling of contraction when I guess I'm gonna like meet up with people or like go like I'm gonna go see my family here in a little while, and I'm just been thinking like, oh, the story comes like, oh, you got to do this or you got to say this.
Mm,
And before it was like it was like trying to fix it, or
mm,
trying
mm,
to make it better. But now it's just like a heavy sense of contraction, like, and I can't do anything with it. So, um, because it's not happening to me, it's not
yeah.
happening to anyone.
Well,
It's just that intense feeling.
mm,
Like, I guess, yeah, I guess I'm still trying to manage it.
yeah. There's no one. So there's what is
Yeah,
happening. And I can be walking and talking with another body, and there's saying things. Nothing matters. It doesn't go. Nothing has any meaning. It seems important, but it doesn't. There's no need for anything else because it's
yeah,
already. So they can be meeting family or not. So what?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I could. Catherine was speaking, and I was just like, I could just like, I could feel what she was saying. I could like relate a little bit, like
Mm,
things. A lot of things don't feel the same, Like even swimming, went to the beach past weekend, and it's like,
yeah.
just kind
But
of here. Was
we're so
nice, you know.
used to look at it and then
Yeah,
making it
it's
comparing
just
with what
yeah,
happened before.
yeah,
That doesn't matter.
yeah. I don't feel like I didn't
There's
have
no
anything to say
development.
really. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, no continuation.
But there's no continuation. There is already that what is happening already. So
Yeah,
what's going on?
yeah,
Sitting or talking or the floor or anything. It's not about life is not about you or me.
yeah,
It's what
yeah,
is
yeah,
happening. Floors, bodies,
yeah.
voices.
Not for anyone, right? You said that
No.
in it. I heard it
Yeah.
the other day, and
Yeah.
I was kind of like, not for anyone.
Yeah.
There's no person living that life. Like I'm not living this life. There's no one living this life. It's
Yeah.
just
But there can be an understanding or being clear about this, and then suddenly there's talking to a mother, and then woo, there's something going on,
yeah,
so then the story starts, of course. But then
yeah,
so what? Then that is going on. There's nothing wrong or right with anything what's being said. Then that's what happened, and it's already something else. So there's even no past. So
yeah. Sometimes when the contraction comes, it feels like I can't even speak. Like the chest
mm,
tightens up. It's
mm,
like my throat. You know,
yeah, yeah,
it's like you know, and
yeah.
yeah. So it's just that.
But that can happen here too. There can be stress, there can be tension, or "Grr." That can
Yeah,
happen, yeah. Then, and after a while, there's something else. It's not that there's something going wrong.
yeah,
No, it's only tension.
yeah,
It's so simple. It's too simple. It's so ordinary,
yeah,
exactly what it is.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah. Thank you.
mm.
Rose.
Yeah,
I didn't get what you meant when you said relief. You mean release, like just release of
yeah, the loss.
yeah,
Yeah,
or emotions. It's not sadness. It's just like
yeah. There can be a
whatever the body is doing is just that's
yeah,
just that. And
yeah.
this yeah, it's
Mhm.
yes. I didn't understand first, but yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, it's not. It doesn't fit. Yeah, I don't know, but it sounds not like sadness, but like oh, and there's a how do you? I don't know how to
Yeah,
say it. There's some
yes, when
oh,
you said
oh.
relief or
Yeah,
release, yeah.
relief. Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
the body is just
Mm-hmm.
that's how it's moving.
It's how. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's how it's
It goes. Yeah.
whatever how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's like yes, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's just been so hot as well, like non-stop heat.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know, and
yeah.
and it's not related.
No.
It's not
It's so
not
crazy. Nothing
related.
is related. How is that possible? Because we're so
No,
there's so much, and there can be talking in the story because of I have to swim and all. Just talking like that, of course, there can be.
yes, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, and it's
No,
just going on. But it's not serious. It's not important like it should, or
yeah,
this is
yeah.
what's going on.
At the
Mm.
time, it just feels like that's all there is.
Yeah,
So it just feels like it's all there is, just like, oh. And
yeah, yeah.
yesterday, I was traveling and it was very hot, so I stopped at the motorway services.
Mm.
And there was nothing wrong with just lying with my door open, lying down, resting on a motorway service. I could have been by a river, and no, it was just by
in
the
that way.
cars.
No.
And because again, it's just
Yeah. There's so many
nothing.
ideas. Yeah.
The body just like, I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
Yeah.
I'll lie here and then
Yeah.
then when I start driving, yes, I start driving. Those it's
Yeah, that's it. We're so there's so much going on. What is the best to do? What do you want? I want to sit next to a beautiful river, and there's lying in the car next to the motor, the driveway, and that thinking, oh, I should be this and I should. No, it's that. It's that.
there
Yeah,
was no
it's that.
difference. Yeah,
No.
it was no difference. It's like
it's that.
Yes, it's that.
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Can't find it.
But it's this too. No one's talking to you on this screen. Like no one's talking to you. No one's sitting here.
Yeah. There's talking sound happening.
Always this.
Yeah. Everything, nothing has meaning. Nothing
I've
has
I've never moved my hand.
No.
Right.
No. There can be hand. Yeah. It's neutral.
And it was always like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we thought it was it is different. We believed it's so strong.
Yeah.
It's
That
so
story.
convincing, that
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
That I've been doing this and that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's calling it a dream, because there's so many ideas about how to do and how I can and this is better and how should and all that. That belief and that we can decide and want something is so strong. Well, it's a belief. It's what is happening. And then saying it's complete, it's not making it different. It's saying like it's complete as it is. It's like that table is like that, yeah? Well, of course.
Yeah.
Well, we have
The
so many
crazy
ideas.
search.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crazy search, I guess. The story,
Yeah. Yeah.
the crazy search. I'm thinking about.
Yeah, that feeling, this is not enough. It can't be. It should be somewhere, and it should be more. And this is important. And
Yeah. Well, even when, that like when I was younger, I guess the story of like being in church and worshiping God and being like loving God
yeah, yeah,
and like like having a pure heart for God, and
yeah,
and just like how, like really like honestly
mm,
innocently searching for God, because I loved
yeah,
God.
yeah,
Like I love you, God, like I want to live for you, God. Obviously like
yeah,
the ups and downs of life, but there was that time, yada yada, the story. And I even went to school for 3 years, like a Christian school,
yeah,
to be a minister and things like that. And it was just what was going on, I guess. But it's interesting, I guess, that no one was doing that you know. And I find it funny because it is no one, and we're like looking to like like be that like I was searching for, I don't know what I was searching for really, like the
There's
ultimate.
there
Yeah,
can be a feeling of
scared.
loss, and there's looking for guidance because there's something going on like, oh my God, how can I live in this threatening world? And there's looking for
Yeah,
guidance, how to behave and what's right and what's wrong. And then the idea of God comes up and people are believing in a God or something like that. And
yeah,
then there's guidance because there's always a lot of rules for how to behave and what's right and wrong. So in that way, that seems like something going on, hope for something. In,
yeah. Well,
and
here in
this is
America,
saying,
like it's like a big
yeah,
one, you know. It's like
yeah, it's big,
Christianity.
big
It's
thing.
like
Yeah,
the thing. So it's like,
yeah.
you know, it's just kind of what it is. Like you just kind of walk into it. My
Hmm.
family was into it, yada yada, and blah blah
Yeah,
blah. Really, but
yeah. It is a big dream. It's a huge dream of feeling that feeling that uncomfortable and not being enough and all that. And then there's a hope for something when I do the right thing that it will go better. And when it's not going
yeah,
better, whoa, there's something going on because then God is not enough most of.
yeah. Well,
So
a lot
then
of times it was. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, when and then when it's that's the thing when we do everything and then somebody dies of something and then God did nothing or all those ideas
yeah,
about God and it's not feeling good because we hope that because our beliefs then there will be some how do you
yeah,
say savior or how do you say saving.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
it isn't. And then it's random also. It's completely, life is completely random. So it's like, it's not justice and all that. So that when there's me, there's always being busy with something which isn't right. It's an endless story of
well,
jumping
there's
on
a
what is
story
not
after,
right.
like if something negative is
Yeah,
happening, like you add a story, a positive story, or like
yeah,
a Bible verse you recite to yourself in your head. So you're just like, or like if
mm,
someone dies, you know, oh, they're going to, like
mm.
God has a purpose. There's a
Oh,
plan for
yeah,
that,
yeah,
you know, or like so
yeah,
there's always
yeah,
like something to like it
yeah,
makes it just better. It's because of this. Oh, that's why, like something, but it's
hmm,
always just been a story, like a little fairy tale, a
yeah,
dream
yeah,
to make life
yeah,
like
mm,
yeah, like this whatever. Yeah, like some kind
yeah,
of fairy tale story or whatever.
yeah.
As Kenneth
It's
says in Peter Pan
yeah, it's
story, you know.
somewhere. It's not like it's like that somewhere there's that it's exactly how it is. And then it's always making it into something else. That's me going on also. It's always making it into something else or a reason or why or all that. And already it can't because it's so feeling there's something wrong. So I should make it right. I have to make it right in all kinds of ways. And then hearing here, like, but it's already complete. There's no need for anything. That's crazy because that belief that there's something gone wrong. I'm not good enough, like in Christianity. There's that original sin. What is that? There's nothing wrong with anything. It's just already nothing wrong.
Yeah,
So and the unconditional love is unconditional. There is no condition, no rules, no certain behavior. It's everything. Everything is everything. So it's everything. It's not good. It's not right or any. No, it's what it is. Pain. I don't know. Stress. Walls. And life is not about you or me. We think we are the center of the world. I am the center or you are the center. No, I am the center. No, it's about me. No, it's about no one. So it's what it is. All the wars about this is mine. No, nothing is mine. Nothing is yours. It's what it is for no one. Mm.
thank you, Jason.
Yeah,
Love speaking with you. Thank you.
yeah, thanks. What's lost when there's no one? And we're talking about there's no one. What's lost is the importance of everything. So nothing is serious. Nothing is really important, because it's going nowhere. It's not about me. It's already what is happening. So there's nothing is better than something else. Doesn't mean it's like there can be like a preference, but that's it. Can be like, oh, I don't like that. Ooh, what? Not really serious. It's just no big deal.
Hi, me again.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the words "nothing is serious," and it's really beautiful. But for example, if we would take the war, I'm not living in the war. I'm here in Holland,
Yeah.
but I mean, I can imagine
Mm,
uh, if I see, like a bomb falling on a lot of children that are just playing,
yeah.
then I somehow get a feeling sometimes like I wish I could do something. It's like
Hmm.
I know you're saying there's nothing you can do, but
But
yeah,
there can be doing. There can be doing. There can be uh, uh,
just
going
appearing.
around,
Yeah.
and grasping something, or doing, or walking away. I don't know. You don't know what's going to happen.
No, I mean,
What?
for example,
what
if yeah,
yeah.
for example, if I would feel the urge inside, like, okay, I book a ticket and I go to Syria and I just help them
Mm,
getting food and clothes and all that, then that's just what's appearing, sort of, you could
it
say.
can be.
Can
But
be.
the idea that there's someone to help is already a misunderstanding. There can be going to another country and doing things. There's nothing right or wrong with that. But we think we have to do something right, and that we have to help people because something is going wrong. There
Yeah,
is no
but,
there is no
but
Syria. There is no
no,
other country.
there's no Syria, there's no other country.
There's no outside. That's also a construct. Whoa. There's
There's
no
also a
world.
what? That's also
A construct. There's no world. Where's the world? This is everything. This is what is happening. And there can be ideas and imagining there's another country, or because we see it on the television, we get images. But that's it. It's information.
okay.
Where is that other country? There is no world. There never was. There is that energy, this energy, and that's it. There's no solid world.
I can't grasp that right away. I mean, I somehow I feel like, okay, the outside doesn't exist,
Yeah.
and then it's not solid. But if I travel with the plane to that place, then I
There's
land.
then that's everything. But that and
Okay,
there's that those stones, that's everything. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So now the environment around me, that's it.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
not around you, but it's like, yeah, that's this is everything. And we can abstract, so we can assume that there's something behind and outdoor, out of the door, and all that. Of course, that goes on. Well, it's not real. It's a dream of abstracting that there's the whole world going on. No, there's no there's no time, so there's no before and after, but there's also no in and out, inside and outside. There's also no inside. Oh, this is so radical. There's also no inside. This is really so literally, literally, and also no outside. Because we can
well,
abstract and read books and imagine
yeah,
what's going on.
and that I can agree on, in the sense of that I
Yeah.
heard a lot of people say, like, yeah, you have to go inside, you have to go inside, and I've been looking inside for years, but I can't find anything. It's like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah. Okay.
fuck are you all saying? I just
Ah,
cannot
yeah.
fucking understand anything. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no
yeah,
inside. No, there's no inside, but and there's also no outside. There's also an abstracting. We can understand, and that still goes on, and there's understanding. There's countries and all that, but in the end, it's when there's talking here, it's like, no, there's no outside. What is outside? It's like a 3-year-old, 2 years old. This is everything. There's nothing else.
Yeah. Can you also compare us a little bit like cats then?
Yeah.
Just
Or
like, yeah, I mean, I'm just taking it, yeah,
animals.
I'm just
Well,
taking it as an
there's a
example.
brain, yeah, but there's a brain, and that can abstract. So and that also can abstract. So there can be seeing like, oh, I am here, and things like that. So that's the whole story of people is like a suffering, because there's an imagination, and that suddenly I'm here, and over there's the world, and I have to deal with it, and I'm the center. It's all abstracting. There's
Okay.
no separation. There never was. But there
Okay.
can be that solid of that contracted energy and feeling like I'm inside this body. Well, there's no inside this body. There never was. But there can be such an embodied belief that you're in that and you have to deal with what's going on, and I cannot say everything, and the whole psychological story about that. It's a dream about dealing with what's going on. There's nothing to deal with. It's exactly a glass of water. It's that simple. It's so simple you can't even understand. It's that like that. It's a glass of water. It's sitting. It's walling. It's a table. It's that already. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, but I have one more question before maybe
Yeah.
you
Okay.
know Eckhart Tolle and you know maybe Anna
Mm,
Brown.
mm,
For example, Anna Brown, of course, sometimes she said "fuck the words," and another video she says like "talk to your heart," gentle, and somehow it does work when I do a meditation for people, and I'm just sitting there and just relax your shoulders, helping them to focus
mm,
on their body parts,
mm.
scanning their body. So it feels like also a lot of non-dualistic teachers say different things,
Yeah.
and you're very
I
radical
th-
in that sense.
yeah, but I don't see that as non-dualistic when people say there's someone who can do something that
Mm,
then already I don't see it as non-dualistic, because
okay.
there's two. There's one who can do something. Then
Mm,
okay, there's no heart. What is a heart? I don't know. Hmm. It sounds nice, and to do that, it's a nice way to feel good for a while. Okay, can be. Yeah, yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Hey Rose.
Hello.
I just wanted to say hi. Good to see you again and
Yeah, yeah.
listening to this. Or maybe a short one, a question. Was there the experience for you of going back and forth or something like that? Yesterday, I was walking home and it was so obvious. This is it. And it was beautiful. And
Ah,
a
ah,
friend called me and he was talking and talking. And um, yeah, I don't know what to do and this. And I, I almost laughed because, yeah, it was
yeah.
so nonsensical for
Ah,
me at this point. But now
yeah.
it's more like I have to do it right. That's kind of back this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I
yeah.
have to do this, and so. Did you
Mm.
experience similar,
That
what kind
that
of similar
yeah,
things
when
like this? Like,
that it contracted and being in the story again with everything, and then sometimes it was gone. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
okay,
Mm.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. But nothing matters. So nothing matters. So there's no need to know about Rose because there's no Rose. It is crazy to hear that there is no Rose or no Matthias, or how do you call it's what is your name? There is no life of an individual. And that never was. We are so into living in time and distance. So there's filling in the holes of all those moments that there's no one, because a lot of times of the day there's already no one, there's nothing going on, and then suddenly that whole ideas jumped in, like being busy with what's going on and looking at it and feeling what's happening and dealing with it and not being able and the whole story. And then it seems like what we believe, it's that was the whole day. There is no whole day, there's no always, there's no center.
I like it.
Oh. Mm. This is also not about believing what I'm saying or taking serious what's being said here or understanding. It doesn't matter. When there's no understanding, or maybe there's not agreeing, can also be, or not believing it. Of course. This is not about belief. This is also not about doing things that makes you feel better, because that's confirming that there's someone who can do that. And when there's someone, there's always that somewhere that feeling, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, there's something wrong with me. So it's confirming that whole construct, that there's a need to do something with that, and we can do that for a while, and then, but it's a never-ending story. So confirming that there's someone who can do or can make something happen is confirming that there's something wrong and we can make it right. This is saying, no, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with anything. It's what it is. It's not saying it's right, of course, it's okay or something like that. No, it's what it is. Not saying that when it's happening in the story, like when that's going and there's pain, and it's not saying to yourself like, oh, this is okay. No, there's pain. Can be like that. That's full on feeling. Then that is what's happening. Can be anything, stress, table. But nothing is yours. There are no borders. So it's not happening in the body. Also, and that's also what's strange maybe to hear, that the body seems very real and solid and mine. Even the body is not real. It's not always there. So feelings and thoughts are not yours, are not happening in the body. They're happening, how can you say, somewhere in space. It's that. That's the freedom. Me is that construct which always busy trying to change what's going on. When that's lost, it's what it is. And it was already. So in that way, there's no change. This is so simple and ordinary. And me and that whole construct is so good in making things complicated, giving meaning, giving purpose, giving something, going somewhere, and all that complication. That's so strong. This is that simple thing, saying like, it's sitting, it's the wall, it's a glass of water. Is that already? A feeling.
So there are no challenges.
There are no
Challenges. No challenge.
no challenges, no. Only in the story.
Yes, completely made up.
Yeah, but it's very much believed, so it's not like silly, but it's so believed that you have to deal with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's crazy to hear there's nothing to deal with. It's like, what? What is this? Can be. Yeah.
I wanted to say that, so it seems like that unpleasant moments trigger a resistance, but the unpleasantness of a moment is also made up. There's no unpleasant moment, so there's
But there
that's
can be
what's
a feeling.
triggering.
There can be a feeling like I don't know, any feeling. Sometimes you don't even know how to say it, but can be. Well, yeah. But when there's me somewhere, then it doesn't want that. So there's making it,
It's,
there's some resistance going on, or this was because of that, and how can I, and all that. Yeah. Yeah. It's very, and it's so strong. Somewhere there's hearing this going on, this message, what, and then when that's going on, it's immediately as that whole story starts. Yeah. It's very strong.
yes.
That is, I think that's also that energetic thing. It's so energetic. When that energy is there, then it's going like that. There's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't feel like that because you don't want it or something like that. Yeah. Hearing life isn't interested in what you want. It's so crazy. We're so thinking that life is busy. I don't know, everything is happening to us, and we are very important, and we are circumstances are happening to us. The it's that what is circumstances? It's walling, it's like streets, or there's somebody saying things to you. It's like that, and that's it. There's no meaning in anything, but because we're living in the story and relating and all that, the whole complication, it seems like part of the whole story to deal with everything because it's happening to you. And then here, no, there is no you. What does that mean? No control. There never was control. Also, that's one of the parts also. We are so busy trying to have control about some things and to make it in a certain way that there never was control. So there's a fear of losing control. But there never was. But the illusion of that it's because of us that it's going in that way is so strong that we believe it's we that have done that decision or how it's going. It's because of us. It never was. No. Mhm.
Do you think our upbringing has an influence in the sense of a self? Maybe our parents or something who says, "Yeah, always think about what you're doing," or something like that, or everyone confirms that you are a little person.
Yeah,
I
of course.
remember being a child, and my parents were angry at me. What have you done? And my thoughts always been, "Oh, what have I done? I
Yeah,
lived."
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I lived. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
But
didn't
would it be
know
possible?
when you were young.
Yes.
You didn't even know what was wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So does it increase the sense of the self, the impact of society or something? I know there's no society in the end, but I don't know.
No, it's that belief can be very much embodied that I am here and this is my life, and then it's different. Everywhere it's different. So there can be a huge being busy with parents, and it's so diverse. It's so in that way it's unique how everybody's doing it and how it's going and how we believe it's because of society, of because of the parents, of because of
Yes.
circumstances. Yeah. It's always the story of there's something gone wrong and I have to make it right. And then because of the parents or because my husband or yes, everybody has a different story, but it's in a way it's always the same. Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Yes.
about me. I'm important and I'm not seen. I had that. I was so much into like that. I wanted to be seen and taken serious and all that. Oh my God. So when I was going on in this kind of also in the meetings of this, I thought in the end when will be no me here, everybody will see it. That was my dream, of course. So when that happened, it was like, oh, there was a subtle moment of disappointment because it isn't at all like that. It's like the loss of everything, and then it's very simple, like, oh, it was already. So there's no change, and it's not walking in the supermarket and everybody says, "Oh, who's walking there?" No, not at all. Mm. There's nothing important at all here. That's completely lost. Well, nothing right or wrong with that. Mm.
I get so nervous about being alive,
What? You sorry? Say it again.
and I get so nervous about being alive.
Oh, oh, well, yeah. There can be being nervous. There can be nervousness. Well, it's not about being alive. That's the made up about that. It's because of that. There can be no
I'm alive.
that feeling can happen. Yeah, it's because of nothing. It's that feeling, and then there's walking maybe. There's somebody asking, do you also not care about being treated with respect anymore? Oh God. It's different. It's different. Sometimes it's like there's something going on and I really don't care. And sometimes it's like, what's going on? I can something is like that. I don't even know why that's different. That's so there can be both. But there's nothing going on. Yeah, there's just that. And then it's gone. So there's not being busy with that before or something. There can be a situation and somebody is saying something and just laughing about what's going on here. And then somebody's saying something and it's like, what is she doing? And then they're, yeah, and then it's gone again. So, so that's different. Well, then it's different.
Hi.
Hey.
So I don't exist. So there's nothing I can do for my pains and my fears. So all therapies that I've been doing, I just should quit it, apparently, and just.
No, but when there's no one, there's also no decisions can be made. There's no decision. So it's what's happening. So maybe there's going to someone to talk about something or to do some, I don't know. There can be
Yeah.
that circumstances can happen. But it's
Yeah.
no one doing that. It's just how it goes. And we think we are able to make things happen or to stop things or not doing things. No, that when there's no one existing, all that is just out of the window. So
So
there's
the actions are just coming by itself.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Already. It's already like that.
Actions are coming by themselves.
Mm.
And
Every,
then
everything is going is by it's just going.
yeah.
But for no one, to no one. There's no center. No certain place where it's happening to. It's what is happening, walling, streeting.
So the state you are in, your consciousness, it just happened.
No, there's no state, I mean. There's no
Oh,
one.
okay, okay.
No, that doesn't matter. Well, everything is when everything is lost, then the whole idea about I am someone or one I'm in a state is also lost. But there can be that idea. Well, there's no state. There is no Rose. So it's just talking. It's much more simple. It's just talking or drinking coffee or doing
So
just
yeah,
that
okay, okay. Yeah.
with any
It
and
doesn't
very
even matter
normal.
what I talk about. I mean,
No,
comes
no.
just comes.
We
Yeah.
can talk about the weather. Yeah, well, really, this is so energetic. So it doesn't matter the subject. There can be any subject, and sometimes there's an understanding, and it's nice to be clear about things. But really, in the end, nothing matters. It's more energetic. There's nothing going on here in this meeting that there's something wrong, and there's no addressing to someone to make things happen or confirm that there's someone. And that's energetic. So it's already going in. Sometimes there's losing concepts in these meetings because that energy is. You could say that energy is like. How do you say a mole? Like I don't know the word in English. In the Dutch word is the mole. Sun underneath is ground. Like a building. This is the me.
Yeah,
It's like a
I know the
building.
mole.
It's a
Yeah.
building, and then it's like, and then these little animals is making that whole structure not that solid anymore. It's like, oh my God, because that identity, it can be very important and solid and all, and then in these meetings it's not confirmed. And when that's not confirmed, it's like falling apart. Can be.
Yeah. So
Doesn't
there is a hope inside me that that will happen, but then again, that hope is not it's not real. It's just
yeah.
yeah, it's just spinning.
Yeah, I
It's
know
a
what you mean.
dream.
Yeah, because we have an idea about what will happen. We want something, and we have an idea about we want no me anymore, or that freedom, or all that. It's everything. So there's also no escape, and that's what a lot of people never realize, that then there's somewhere there's looking for something better, something freedom or something, and this is everything. So there can be also in periods like when there's like losing concepts and everything is not that strong anymore. There can be a lot of emotions and feelings and all that, or feeling flat because there's no meaning at all. The whole identity is lost and nothing means anything anymore. So there can be all kind of feelings which are not really like nice or what and all that. It's not. Most people think this is about we are wanting to go into like the freedom or unconditional love. We have ideas, but it's everything, and there's no escape, because when there's no one, there's no escape, there's no decisions or wanting. It's just what is happening. So there's nothing, when there's a feeling, there's nothing going on trying to change it. It just not arises, doesn't arise. There's nothing, and the strange thing is also when there's no escape and nothing is going on trying to change it, it's like oh, it's life full on. There's something else also going on. Like, oh, life is unconditional love. It's stunning. Also, that's so crazy because we're so looking into something, and in the story of being someone looking, trying to make it happen, trying to feel good and all that, or happy, and it's always for some while and all that. When that trying and that all is lost, the strange thing is that life is already shouting and like, wow, it's like aliveness, and it's not. Pain is pain full on, but when there's nothing going on trying to fight it or trying to change it, it's like it's also not there. It's painful on, and in the same time it isn't there. How can you say how that is? Well, it's alive. So it's also stunning and touching, like yeah.
Hmm.
Also, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Mhm. This is life full on. It's already full on. It's everything. So it's thoughting. There's only no meaning in thoughting. It's also this meeting. It doesn't go anywhere. That life doesn't go anywhere. That's the joy. It's what it is. This streets, feelings, thirsty, pain, anything can happen, but it's not happening to someone. It's free as it is. So it's unconditional freedom. It's everything. So it can be any feeling, can be pain, can be the street. There's no difference. There's no difference. There's a difference, but there's no importance in anything. So nothing is more important than anything else. It's exactly what it is. So there can be crying, and there can be and there can be street, and it's not about me. It's not about you. There is no me. There is no you. It's everything. There is no separation. There never was separation. There's nothing going on like this is not enough. There can be those ideas, but it's only ideas. They don't have any meaning. They don't have any power. It's what it is, thoughts. Somewhere, what is thoughts? Energy going. Tension. Sitting. Computer. This is everything already. Thank you.
Thanks, Rose.
Hi, thanks, Michael. Hi. Oh, it's a recording. Oh, yeah.